my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Virgo to full moon next in Aries, October 1st, the blood moon, October 1st, 2020. God help us. Welcome. I am your reader. Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but my friends just call me Mal. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Ready to read for you, my subscribers. Thank you so much for following along, helping me on this YouTube journey. Remember, I've been reading people for the majority of my life. I'm 52 years old, September 6th, just turned, started reading tarot when I was 12, although that will be next year in spring or summer. I forget which vacation it was I started doing that, but that's the truth, right? That being said, I really do want to thank you because this has been a big shift, a big transformation. What you Scorpios are all about, that Plutonian-driven deal you got, ashes and rising again and again and again. So thank you. My brother Matthew is a Scorpio, and I've always had a Scorpio in my life one way or another, I think, as a result. So thank you. And if you're new to the channel, would never ask a Scorpio to do something that didn't feel right to them, but if you do like the video and you'd like more, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm putting stuff out. Both live and recorded, live and Memorex, I guess, and comment as you see fit so that we can get down to business. This is a what do I need read, right? We think we know what we need. Things are changing very quickly, so I find it better to go to the divine every day and say, just show me what I need. I'll do what I got to do. What do I need to do? What do I need to know? What do I need to say? And to whom, right? So this is sort of like that, asking the divine pantheons through 4 oracles, 6 tarot cards, and 1 healing tool, which you'll see. I'll call those out as I go, to get you what you need from September 17th to October 1st, or if you like, the new moon in Virgo, which goes new at 7 a.m. on September 17th, then goes void, of course, at 7:42. It's not a lot of time to do lunar new moon work. That's Eastern time, because I'm in New York. But if you can hang in there till 2:56 p.m., essentially 3 p.m. that day Eastern, it will go into Libra. So you can certainly do some voodoo that you do so well, right? If you're looking to do intentional work, all that kind of stuff. But then we're looking at the 2-week period, the waxing moon to the full blood moon in Aries, and it's on October 1st, which I think is very bad scheduling. I have to have an entire month of blood moon energy. Please, no. But yeah, welcome to 2020. Oh, and by the way, we also have a blue full moon on Halloween. My life. I'm staying home. I am staying home. Emotionally processing, I'm sure, for Halloween. That being said, let's get down to business here. This is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're starting with the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, which is right between the eyes. Really sets the tone for the reading. So these readings, they've been about love, relationships, they've been about money, they've been about physical healing. I've seen a lot of stuff, healing addictions I've seen going on in these readings. So let's see what comes up for you. And certainly check your other signs, right? Check your if this is your sunshine on your shoulder, looks so lovely. Check your moon, your rising, and your Venus, because it may be other aspects of life that you might want to know about. Cool? Let's rock and roll. Breathe. Yeah, you breathe to stay in the present moment so you can tune in to what resonates, what doesn't. I'm going to bring through the clarity, guidance, and grace from my guides, my masters, my goddesses, my gods, my angels as best as I can. 11 cards total. Let's see what you get. Breathe. Starting with the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle, please, my collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, and gods. 1 card, please, in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. For this new moon in Virgo to full moon next in Aries, what do they need? What is their dominant energy? What is the angel, god, or goddess that marks, sets the tone for this new moon to full moon next? Angel of soul love work. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Time to look at. So I get that soul love. It's being the mate of your own soul. In other words, you have the soul, the personality, and the ego, right? The soul incarnates into a personality, and when that personality's nervous system gets inflamed, overwhelmed, other personality arises from that called the ego, right? So the ego unravels as it heals, right? As one does. The process of transformation led to gold, alchemy, right? The healing process, Scorpio. Ashes to rise, ashes rise, ashes rise. You should be familiar with that as a Scorpio. And then it is all integrated into the soul. So it doesn't matter whether you are coming from the point of view of the soul, loving your pain, your ego, your personality, or your ego personality turning to the soul and saying, I love you, help me. It's a symbiotic thing because it's all one. The tip of the ray of the sun turning inward to source. Oh, that was good. So self-love, good. That you can do something about, right? It's not like waiting for Godot. I'm just waiting for Gal Gadot. Fuck, I know too much. I'm too damn smart. I just want to hang out with her. I doubt she drinks. But, you know, coffee, I'm sure, or tea, or kombucha, or whatever. Oh my God, she was an Israeli soldier. I'm sure she can belt them back if she wants to. But here, let's do this. Let's talk to Kuan Yin. The Kuan Yin Oracle will be representative of the overall Divine Feminine for you. And the Blue Angel Oracle, which is all about Archangel Michael, as well as some others in there, to represent the spiritual Divine Masculine. Let's see what we get for you. For the Divine Feminine, in terms of what you need from Kuan Yin's point of view. Breathe. I love this part. Oh, my beloved Kuan Yin, please, you make these readings such a loving delight for me. Please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign from this new moon in Virgo to full moon next in Aries, the blood moon of October 1st. Please, from your point of view and looking at and dealing with the angel of soul love, that there are issues of self-love here. Please, for that soul love, what is your piece of clarity, guidance, and grace for this lovely Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, this new moon to full moon next? The Sisters of Sun Rising. This card comes up an awful lot, and I like it. It is about collaboration, I believe. Card number 28. There are a couple of cards that are similar in this deck. The power of collaboration. I'll read you the beginning and the end of this, because there's an awful lot in between. Card number 28, Sisters of the Sun Rising, not to be confused with the House of the Rising Sun. A house in New Orleans, I believe, that they call the Rising Sun. You are a highly creative being with the potential to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects, work, dreams, and hobbies. The power of collaboration, choosing to work with others in joint projects, allows for energy to occur where you can grow stronger and become more than the sum of your individual parts, calling in great cosmic assistance and potency. In other words, I get that whoever this is for, whoever's watching this, my Scorpio, that you have everything that you need inside of you. It's encoded in the soul, what you came in to do, and that you have a creativity here that is helping with the awakening of planet Earth. But I have to say, in this world as is and as was, that might not have been valued, particularly by the people in your family, because that's just how that rolls, right? Artists are rarely accepted by their tribes of origin, unless, of course, they incarnate in a tribe of artists, which happens, obviously, but usually, I don't know. They end up rebelling, in other words. So, for you to allow in the people to help you do this, because that last part, I mean, there's still more I'm going to read here. Calling in greater cosmic assistance and potency. In other words, until the infrastructure is there, the divine is not going to release the hounds, like however you want to see that. Throw open the floodgates of divine inspiration, energy, and all that you need to put this together. So I feel like you've been doing this alone. I feel like you've been sort of a loner here, which is sort of a natural thing for Scorpios. I will say that. You always keep part of yourselves hidden. I'm Virgo. I always keep part of myself virgin, untouched by this world. And isn't that the soul, right? The soul has needs. The personality has wants. You've probably had to go a long time doing this alone, giving up on your dreams, but that feels like it's changing. You are guided to remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising that bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors, where you allow for aligned group effort. Much that is wonderful can occur. That's lovely. There's a cooperation card in the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck too. Let's see if that one pops out. Last card down. But the prayer, right? Let's say the prayer. Kuan Yin. Breathe. Beloved Sisters of the Sun Rising, sweet Sister Kuan Yin, thank you for your help now in opening my heart fearlessly with confidence, faith, friendliness, firm boundaries, and an open mind to be inspired, supported, and helped in making successful creative collaborations. May all such relationships be blessed in my life now. Om Mani Padme Hum. Blessed be. Lovely. Not the easiest thing to do to collaborate with people. I've tried, right? Particularly if you're the real hard worker and the loner and people say they're going to deliver and they don't deliver on time. A little squirrely. But we all have those experiences in our past too. Not every collaboration is supposed to get to the desired outcome so much as it's supposed to teach us what we need to learn about our own value and how to work with others. Trust me. Trust me. I started a coven once. I actually started 3. Never again. The coven times. That's enough collaboration for one life. But I do like collaborating with other people on YouTube. Maul Flanders and Meow Meow Dollface. If either of you are watching this, I don't think either of you are Scorpio in any way, shape, or form, so probably not. Whatever. Let's keep going. Let's ask Archangel Michael what you need. Let's cut through it. All right. By the way, the Blue Angel Oracle, look at him. Look at him. So hot. Giving me a little almost Susanna Hoff side eye going on there. Walk like an Egyptian. Breathe. He's always watching. He's so cute, I don't mind. Please, Archangel Michael, I love you so much. I know you can handle my teasing because Lord knows I handle yours. Please, one card in clarity for this Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. For this new moon in Virgo to full moon next in Aries, September into October 1st, a blood moon in Aries, October 1st, 2020. Please, we've got the Angel of Soul Love here, issues of self-love. Sisters of the Sun Rising, actually bringing in others to somehow work in with those issues of self-love, because we all need help and support when we can't give ourselves the love that we need, right? So feeling that in some sort of successful collaborative thing, though, whether that's a prayer group, a healing group, an artistic group, something, even if it's just family and or friends in our family that really love and support this Scorpio. I feel the soul family love there. So please, what do you say they need this new moon to full moon next, my beloved, good looking, tall, handsome Archangel Michael? Woo! Wings of light, positive news. And the clouds parted and the card shimmered in the really overlit lighting schemata I have when it's an overcast day here in Holbrook. Wings of light, positive news. I don't know. I don't think you can beat that, but let's see. Let's see. Card number 27. Now, eventually I will get this stuff memorized, but I'm never going to memorize it verbatim. And some of it is just worth reading verbatim. This is a short one. Card number 27, Wings of Light. Positive news. A positive result or a joyful message arrives and brightens your day. Once you receive it, you may want to pause for a moment to reflect on the people and things that matter to you. Thank the universe for these gifts of love. Friends, family, community, country, world, universe. It's It's not all, is it not all important? Is it not all a blessing? I think that speaks directly to the Sisters of the Sun Rising card. So here's the little piece at the end. The universe is inside you. For you are the luminous essence from which all stems. The tip of the ray of sun looking inward to find its source. Let us give thanks for this eternal blessing and great mystery. So good news is on its way, right? And I feel like it's going to come through you allowing at least the initial stages of collaboration. I've learned to, not sign on the dotted line day one, right? You can have a bond, you can have a soul contract with somebody, work things out, have the relationship not work out, have the project not work out, and you still benefit on a soul level. So I'm going to come back to this thing about issues of self-love. If you really keep doing that, giving yourself the love that you need, because maybe the collaboration here can't give you the love that only you can give yourself, because it's the love that only you can give yourself, but it does make you a better collaborator. Good news comes in with this. I like this. This is good. Let's get you a timeline. 6 tarot cards, 3 from the Daughters of the Moon Tarot for the internal, the yin, 3 the mythic tarot for the external, the yang. Let's see what we get for you. Nice deep breath. My goddesses, please, I need 3 cards, a simple timeline for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from this new moon in Virgo in September to the full moon in Aries October 1st, 2020, please. We'll put them all face down, please. Past, present, future. Where have they been? Where are they now? Where are they headed? This new moon to full moon next September 2020. That's where they've been. Show me where they are now, please. Just leave the card in my hand. That's where they are now. And please, where are they headed? Where are they going in this Virgo full moon to new moon next in Aries? September, October. Okay, 2 major arcana cards and a 10. Not bad. You're in the past here as the Temperance, so it's taken discipline. It has taken perhaps squelching your own emotions and forging ahead and dealing with life and not doing what you want to do, but doing the right thing. And you've developed a great deal of internal strength, and maybe that's part of what this self-love is about. Like, I say this all the time recently because I have been through so much these past couple of years. I think we all have, like, preparing us to get us to where we are now. It's a lot. Building up, right? 2020, we'll never forget it. So to give yourself that love of, geez, kid, look how, just do this. Geez, kid, we've been through so much. I love you. You are so strong. Even if you don't think you're strong, I know you're strong. Just look behind us. Look over the shoulder, right? Look at how much strength we've developed. Temperance takes time. Like tempering eggs. I used to use tempered steel because tempered steel becomes essentially unbreakable. I don't know how true that is, but they beat the crap out of it. So that's one aspect. But that idea of tempering eggs. If you are making a sauce that includes an egg and you do not want it to curdle, scramble, you don't heat it up too fast. You usually add a warmer liquid little by little by little by little as you stir it because you don't want it to curdle, right? It's an alchemical process of transformation, but one that takes what? Heat, time, and pressure. It's the ascension process. Spiritual awakening. So much fun. From the soul's point of view, the ego and the personality, not so much all the time. But lovely. So that's an internal thing. You've got that going on in the past, and it takes you to the card of the moon. Follow your gut. You're a Scorpio. Follow not so much your emotions. Let's clarify this. Gut feelings are different than heart-centered emotions. We love the heart-centered emotions, except when they're wrath. The deadly sin of the heart chakra is the deadly sin of wrath, right? So this isn't about, I'm going to let my emotions rule me. It's going to say there is an occluded, O-C-C-L-U-D-E-D, which is, the root of the word is the occult, right? Hidden, that there's this hidden path that I can't get off of. It's just I can't see it. But there are times when I can see it, like when the moon is full, shining on water. The path comes right to your feet no matter where you are, as long as you're standing by a bottom of water, a body of water. Just don't try and walk on water. Very few have gotten away with it without drowning, I'm going to say. Yeah. Sorry, I just had a really, really bad Monty Python flashback with a duck, because they both float. This is the intuitive part. Yemaya, the Orisha, really calling you forward with that waxing and the waning of the moon, right? To take this moon, and particularly one would then think by the full moon, the blood moon, your month October, even if it's not in your sign yet, will still be in Libra by this full moon, hence the full moon in Aries, it's opposite. But some kind of culmination here where you really emotionally or intuitively get what? A mystery is going on in your life for sure, but one that's going to cause you to go into what is deep and hidden within you. Perhaps the unloved parts of the self, and I've been doing this a while and I still got parts of that because they exist in the collective and we're all one, blah, blah, blah. But maybe with these this collaboration, to just kind of take it moment by moment, breath by breath, wave by wave, day by day. Walk the journey, but know it's an intuitive thing. Don't go purely with the mind, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater either. Really, a clear mind and an open heart. Then you can make, wise, loving, empowered choices, all right, and decisions. But it does bring you to the Ten of Blades, and in this deck, the Ten of Blades is the rattle. I totally see this as a manifestation of the collaboration of others with others. Everybody sitting down, passing the rattle or the talking stick, where everybody gets to say what they need to say, but everybody also gets heard, right? That's why nobody talks if you're holding the rattle, if you're holding the talking stick. Now, again, these are yin, right? These are the internal. So this might also be all of the different sides of you, right? Each one getting up to bat, getting up to the, what do they call that? To the dais, right? Like at a roast. To the podium. The inner child talking, the inner victim talking, the inner victor talking, right? The empower, the king, the queen, the knight, right? Whatever your archetypal gestalts are, kind of all of them having their say here. So then there's sort of like an internal collaboration, and each one gets heard, and each one gets loved, and each one gets the compassion that it needs with the self-love. But I do feel like that would make you really, really ready for a more externalized resolution. And perhaps a new creation with a collaborative effort. Let's look. Mythic Tarot. My gods, please, Hades and Poseidon, you who share the throne, the river Styx and that which lay beyond it. Please, my gods, 3 cards in clarity. I'll deal them face down just like before. For this Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, I need a simple timeline from this new moon for this new moon, which may be before the new moon in Virgo, to the full moon next in Aries, October 1st, the blood moon. Please, 1 card. Where have they been in this timeline in terms of the temperance? What's that about? Please clarify the card of the moon, Yemaya, in the present. And please clarify the 10 of Blades, the rattle, for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. This new moon to full moon next. All right, well, certainly the waiting was there. The timing part, the 3 of Flames, right? The 3 of Wands, loyalty, waiting, hanging in there, getting your stuff ready to now really commit to the journey, which took great time, patience, strength. Patience, did I mention? Time, did I mention? Discipline, right? Probably had to suck up a lot of stuff. You probably had to deal with a lot of stuff that was really hard for you to do. I feel like you weren't able to pursue your dream, but now it might be coming together. But it takes immense soul love to do that. It takes immense self-love. Because, you know what? And I love my family. I do. We're great now. But growing up, they did not want a purple-haired gay witch YouTuber. Because, well, YouTube didn't exist, and neither did Overtone Purple for Brown. But you get what I'm saying? It's like they wanted me to be safe and secure and have a good living and something to fall back on. It's like God is what I fall back on. I'm a born mystic. So I get that. But also, look at the collaborations that are possible in our lives. It's just everybody's been on lockdown. So a lot of people are rethinking why they are here. And of course, what comes but the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment with the moon. You're being led to your wish fulfillment. in terms of, I bet, some kind of creative endeavor or something that you really want to do, but that takes other people to do it. And they may not be your usual suspects. They may not be the people in your own life. The Nine of Cups to me is such a card of wish fulfillment within the self that it really is getting, I can feel that my dream come true, my Nine of Cups, my wish fulfillment is here. It's in this present moment. I'm on the path towards it. Very strong emotional sense there. Come on, you got water with water. So for this Ten of Blades, with the Nine of Blades, the Nine of Swords. So there are a lot of thoughts and a lot of things that need to be expressed. Part of that is anger at others, within yourself for sure. This may not necessarily be about the immediate communication and collaboration with others, as the Nine of Swords is usually about that repetitive thinking. Can't find the missing piece, can't find the missing piece. You get to a 9, you start back at the 1 over and over and over again. That cyclic thinking, now a little bit different than the 8, which is about being bound to thoughts and ideas that you could easily walk away from. This is overthinking. This is over-processing. So I get there's a lot of thought going on here, and probably so many different... They're giving me the word factoid, which I don't use that word, but you might, right? So many pieces of information to consider. Meanwhile, there's so much going on inside of you, so many thoughts, that the positive news that's coming in is probably going to help clarify this, or maybe add more to it. Now, you don't have any other swords indicated here, right? You've got 2 major arcana cards, a fire card with the 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups, water, obviously. So a lot of desire, a lot of will, a lot of creativity, a lot of drive, and this knowing intuitively, emotionally, that your wish fulfillment lays ahead. You're on the right track. You can't be off the right track in terms of your spiritual growth, but in terms of a creative endeavor, in a collaboration, there's a lot to think about here. And I see you not just going back and forth, not indecision, but near overwhelm. Near overwhelm. Because with this is what I'm seeing. With each piece of information that comes in that you're thinking about, there's a corresponding voice inside of you that feels 2 ways about it. It's a lot. You may need the collaboration of others just to kind of talk this out. But at the end of this, it comes down to calling upon the angel of soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself. You know, that's the part of this that I had not focused on. I've been focusing on the issues of self-love. But time to look at how you value yourself, that there might be plenty of people in your tribal situations, collaborative or not, who may not value what it is that you do. I guess I was picking up on whiffs of that. Time to look at how you value yourself, because it feels like your wish fulfillment's in play here. But there might be lots of people involved, and lots of information, and lots of disdain and disbelief that as a Scorpio must be horrible to feel if you have that empathic skill, no matter what they say. So there are some voices inside of you that definitely need to be heard, to be felt, to be loved. Those hurt voices, those angry voices need more love, not less. They just don't need to drive the show. It's like letting babies drive, not a great idea. Comedic though it may be. Still dangerous. Okay. 2 more cards left. We got your simple timeline here. Let's talk to the higher selves. Let's talk to your higher self in particular. Whispers of Love Oracle. Alana Fairchild, same artist, I should say, same author, I really should say, that does the Kuan Yin deck. You get the vibe. Breathe. Yes, the higher selves of all involved. I hear you loud and clear. You guys are such a peaceful group. Kind of above it all, but I guess that's the point. 1 card in clarity, please, for this Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for this new moon in Virgo in September to the full moon in Aries, October 1st, the blood moon. Please, what is your higher self inspiration, information, or insight that this Scorpio collective needs, considering Angel of Soul Love, Sisters of the Sun Rising, Wings of Light, positive news? I mean, if there was an extended, or this was a personal reading, I would clarify that, but maybe you can do that here. Also considering, got the Three of Wands with Temperance in the past. They've really been waiting for this and being very good, very disciplined, and in this present moment, they may very well be tuning to this intuitive path of the Moon with the Nine of Cups, that their wish fulfillment is, it's here, it just hasn't manifested yet. It's occluded, I can't figure it out, they have to keep moving forward. But then this Ten of Blades with this internal confessional process, resolution, that's the word I was looking for. Like all the pieces of the internal puzzle on the table, but on the outside there's that one missing piece with that Nine of Swords. So Ten of Swords on the inside, Nine of Swords on the outside. That's irritating. So please, for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, what's a piece of information, inspiration, or insight that they need? Slow down, you fixed water sign. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, that's what you need. Your higher self is saying, just slow it down. It's not like the world may very well need, what was that opening line? Something here that's helping with the collaborative thing, that there's a skill, a power in you, a creativity that's here to help the world in this time. I understand the urgency that can feel, and I understand it's like, and that's going to be so fulfilling. This is what I came here to do. This is my dream come true, my wish fulfillment. But with that, slow down. Trust me, you don't want to rush this. I don't know that you can rush this. I mean, you can. It's a lot of Fred Flintstone moving of the legs before anything moves forward, though, I'm going to tell you. So let's get your last card down. The Healing Mantra deck, right? Like I said, 4 oracles, we got them on the table. 6 tarot, we got them on the table. The one healing modality, the one mantra card. Let's leave you with this one. Nice deep breath. Yeah, my Ascended Masters, talk about a collaborative effort. They're watching. They're helping all of us. Whether you're aware of them or not, whether you know you're on a spiritual path or not, whether you think someone's not on a spiritual path, the Masters and the Guides, they're all working together. So please, my Ascended Masters, my beloved, beautiful ones, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign from this new moon in Virgo, which is very much a solitary sign, doing this on their own, to the full moon next, the blood moon, September 1st, which is the sign of Aries, also a very solitary sign. Please, one card in clarity for them. What is the perfect healing mantra they most need? This new moon to full moon next. Creating cooperation. It's the exact card I thought it would be. It's exactly the card I was thinking about. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. I couldn't remember the name of the card or the mantra, but this is the exact card that I thought would come up. Creating cooperation. That's so amazing. I mean, I've been doing this for the majority of my life, and still when you get symbolic synchronicity like that, it's sort of like a confirmation within it, within the reading. Creating cooperation. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. When cooperation is created, the unity of all is access to accomplish more in one moment than any one person can do alone. And I think that's even spoken about in the Sisters of the Sun Rising, that you're laying out this infrastructure through collaborating that summons in more creative source energy, right? You need, it's like if you build it, they will come. Kevin Costner's still so cute. As a creator of cooperation, you are giving others the right to contribute, which only broadens the effect of collective expression. Once cooperation is created, all facades of competition melt away, allowing each individual to feel a renewed depth of self-worth by serving a vision greater than any degree of individual gain. This is all about collaboration. This mantra is ideal for enhancing teamwork, transforming family dynamics, which is where we learn teamwork from, or the lack thereof, and increasing inner peace, which I think with this Ten of Blades there might be sort of that resolution of getting, well, look, one way or the other, I have to collaborate. This is no, I alone do nothing. With the gods, all things are possible. And with the children of the gods, which is essentially not just the humans, but all of life, truly, that's how everything manifests into form, as a collaborative effort. Because even if you're going to make the cake, someone got to buy it, right? So to slow it down, more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. This is lovely. Easy to put together, too, so let's do just that, right? The angel of self-love, right, of soul love, that it's going to take that. It's going to take that in order for you to create cooperation, more getting accomplished when everyone has a role to play, which is, again, this card of the Sisters of the Sun Rising, being open to, being to the guidance, allowing these people to come in to contribute and collaborate. And I mean, whether or not the good news is that collaboration, or that as the collaboration comes together, there's good news, or yeah, the infrastructure, the group is in place, and then the good news comes. But I mean, you just can't beat that for an Archangel Michael card. Wings of light, sounds like it flies in, right? Wings of truth, light and truth are one. So it feels like very, very positive news, but that ultimately to slow down. Why? Because you've already been getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and you've waited and waited and waited. You can wait a little bit more, right? And even though you can feel, oh my God, it's happening, it's unfolding, the path is before me, you're feeling it, you just may not be seeing it, which means that though you are resolved on the inside and have that inner peace on the outside, there might still be a missing piece there. It might not be ready to completely fall into place by full moon, but I'm going to say with the moon card at the center there, there's certainly an indication of forward movement here, but slow and steady wins the race. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Does make sense. So let's give you the prayer. Breathe. May the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Virgo to full moon next in Aries, that they may really experience the angel of soul love, taking time to look at how they value themselves and their issues of self-love as the Sisters of Sun Rising enter their lives in terms of collaborating, creating cooperation, more getting accomplished when everyone has a role to play as they slow down, not getting ahead of themselves, taking time to allow things to unfold as this positive news flies in, keeping in mind that they have really been doing their work. They have been loyal. They've been doing their temperance, their patience, their balancing, that they can feel the path pulling them forward, right? Like a moving sidewalk, like a conveyor belt, pulling them forward intuitively to their wish fulfillment, their Nine of Cups, and so that they are able to have this internal resolve, all the different voices within them being heard, loved, respected, as seen, and with the angel of self-love, regardless of the overthinking, the overstimulation, perhaps even the missing piece, the frustration of not finding that last piece of the puzzle so that it can all come into place, but rather to slow down for their well-being, for the well-being of the collaboration, the creativity, the project, the divine mission, and indeed for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. It was a long-ass blessing, but it's all in there, just like Prego. It's in there. Thank you for watching, my beloved Scorpios. I love you all so very, very, very much, and I want to see your creativity. Please comment below if you can. Some things are proprietary, Scorpios. Scorpios, pretty much everything is proprietary information, but if you feel like you can, please do comment, like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Help me get to 30,000 subscribers so that I can put my extendeds here instead of jumping over to Vimeo, which we're not doing this time, but the next twin flame reads are not that far away. So have at it. I love you all so very, very much. Thank you for watching. May you be blessed with all that you need this new moon to full moon next, my darlings. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.